Hey, Isabel, can you toss me that clip?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That hurts.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
No, it hurts. I'm in pain.
Where do you feel your pain at?
It's all up my arm.
How does your pain feel in your arm? How do you describe it?
It's tingly.
It feels tingly? Alright, let's try a few tests to see what injury you might have. So we're gonna do the Eden test first. It's also known as the military brace test. So I'm gonna go ahead and relax. Your shoulders pull back, push your chest up. And then you wanna just relax your arms for me. And then so we'll pull them back like this.
Oh, that hurts.
Alright, and then so that's a positive sign for this test that you felt that tingling and pain sensation. Alright, so the next test we're gonna do is the right test. So we're doing the right test is also known as the abductor maneuver test. So for this test, I'm gonna have her bring her arm into abduction, and then external rotation, and then we'll have her bring it out to 45 degrees, and we'll hold here for a minute, and then we'll bring her hand straight up above her head for a minute.
Oh, that hurts.
All right, and then so that's also another positive sign for this test. All right, and so it looks like you might have thoracic outlet syndrome. All right, and for my second video, I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating proper posture, both in a standing position and then in a sitting position. Basically working at a computer to prevent those lumbar and cervical. So that's what I got. And so basically for standing, because we're going to start standing first, you want to make sure, I'll like move a little bit further back. So you want to make sure that your feet, I'll stand this way. You're not too far forward in the toes or the ball of your feet. You want to also make sure you're not too far back, where you got the weight of your feet and the balls of your feet. You want to make sure you're in that happy middle, where you feel your weight evenly dispersed between your foot, where it's like you can happily wiggle your toes, but you feel the weight in the balls of your, like the back of your feet still. You also want to make sure your feet are, again, hip width apart, right up under you, not too far apart, just not too far apart. You want to also make sure those knees are inward. I'm pointing out, I'm pointing in. You want to make sure that when you bend or walk, basically when you're standing, the knees aren't bent and they're not pointing in or out. You want to make sure that they're up under you and that the knees are extended, not hyper extended, not like pop back, but like extended enough that they're holding you up. Then we get up to the hip and make sure your pelvis isn't too far tilted forward, or you got that excessive arch going on, like here, and because that'll make the lumbar curve forward. Get that lordosis going on. You want to stay away from there. You also want to make sure it's not too far tilted back. You can't be walking around like this. This is a thing. Again, that's going to tilt it backwards, and that's going to give you this herniations, which you want to stay away from as well. Excessive frontward tilting, not good. It makes all the pressure go here and push posterior, not good. So you want to make sure that you are in a happy center medium, where you do feel like the back of your thighs are kind of clenched or like flexing in a way. You don't want to stand on one leg too much than the other. So like a lot of people face this way. This looks like this. You got a little lax in one leg and only one leg is working. It's not good. It will disrupt and change a lot of things. You can probably shorten a leg in that process, because one of those muscles become way tighter than the other. So, and that'll lead to type of piriformis syndrome, giving you them lumbar pains and stuff in the hip. What else did I say? right, coming up to the thoracic, you want to make sure that your chest is upward, push outward. Again, be here and all that excessive tilt, sitting real straight, and then for here, chest up, out. You want to have those shoulders pushed back, open. You want to feel like the back of your lats and everything is working back there. Your rhomboids and stuff. You want to make sure like that back muscles, the scapula, the erector spinae are holding you up. In this case, like it just makes sense. It just keeps you from having your cervical spine excessively tilted forward. A lot of people feel like they'll be like kyphosis, and most people they'll like have those rounded shoulders, like forward, head out. You want to make sure that your back, shoulders relaxed, the head is up, but like the chin is down. So you want to make sure the neck is not too far down like this or too far up. You want to make sure that it's straight forward. You also want to make sure, again, like that the shoulders is back and that like they're not too far back. Like you can't be too far back. You can be, you feel me, here. You can also be too far forward. You can be here. So you want to be in that relaxed position, and really once you straighten your lumbar, the rest of your spine should follow and straighten out and help out with that. Again, the head, that could be cervical spine injuries. My other issue, thoracic outlet, does come from poor posture, so it would be good to make sure you fix that. And sitting, this would look, whereas properly, you would sit back into the chair. So properly, you'd sit back into the chair, and of course, again, keeping the same exact posture for the feet as you would be standing. You'll sit fully back into the chair and then extend your lumbar. And that's what, again, everything else will follow once you do this. So slide all the way back into the chair and your spine is straight up. Again, those shoulders back, head up, chin not too far tilted down or far up in motion. And again, the lumbar, once it is secure within the seat and there's no excessive movement, it will help that cervical be more stable. For some bad posture examples, commonly this looks like this, where that's too far tilted back. It gives excessive area to these to be going forward. You also have too far tilted forward, where the people are now, also the commonly sit all the way back, hits the tailbone, but commonly sitting too far forward gives that cervical spine that ability to move forward and kind of like hyperextend. Not good for the cervical joint, which will have the thoracic that it connects to curve more because it's connected. So you want, again, that proper posture, the spine should fully realign itself once you fix the lumbar and you don't allow room for it to shift and move.